Family, thanks so much for joining me. So I wanted to bring you another video. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a timeless reading. You could also use this as a manifestation reading. All you need to do is claim this energy as your own. If you'd like to work with me on spiritual advice, to inflame stuff, astrology readings, and more, my information is in the description below. And if you'd like to book a free consult with me, my Calendly link is in the description below. I get my information from God and from the Holy Spirit. I don't use any cards. Um, Keep in mind we all have masculine and feminine energies in our bodies. Masculine can be feminine, feminine can be masculine. Use those terms as they make sense in your situation. All right, y'all. So let me get into it. So I feel like, so I want to talk about angel numbers for sure because some more angel numbers have been coming out. Also, I want to talk about what's been happening with you and the divine counterpart, and also talk a little bit about Mercury retrograde. So, um, what's been happening with you and the divine counterpart? So, there might have been some painful conversations that you've had recently. Um, some things might have popped up out of the blue, like conversations that you didn't expect them to have with you or didn't expect them to bring up certain things, but they know possibly that things like you'll get upset about certain things and they bring them up anyway. Um, and you're wondering now, are they just doing stuff so they could start stuff? Or what is it that they're trying to do? So you might have several options in love, but your counterparts, you might have a counterpart that's either they're trying to get your attention, they want to know where you stand, or they could be trying to make a move and they're trying to communicate that to you. So you want to know what's going on. Do you really love me? Do you really care about me? What is going on with you? So I would say it's important for you. I was talking about this before. Pump your brakes, I would say. Take your time because the first reaction might be, to get upset and all this stuff. But remember, I've been telling you about Mercury in retrograde and communication issues, petty arguments, fights, disagreements that have come up, and you're like, I don't understand why this is happening, but there's a reason for it. It's been what I saw last night or yesterday as I was praying was more your vision is getting clearer on things, collective. So you're if you just take your time, you don't react like you usually would, um it it happens that you learn a lot more. So for me, I was going to send some messages out and I decided I'm going to hold off on sending them. And I'm glad that I did because some other things came out and it what I did in response to that was I sent a different message. It was a different message and had a different flavor to it. It was more fun, playful. And I think your counterpart, like I'm saying, if you have multiple options in love and maybe returning masculine, maybe someone who's new or fairly new, and then it might be someone who's been, they're about to come in. They haven't come in yet. So, um, maybe someone who's been on your mind. We don't know. Um, but you know more than me. What I would say is your work on your communication being better. Work on making sure that you're understanding the other person, and as much as possible you're putting information out there so that you're understood. because it may not be, things may not be the way they appear to be. Um, you're a very magnetic person, collective, and people want to be around. They want to flock to you. Someone may have asked you recently if they could draw you. Um, but you have the potential to be a distraction for a lot of people, and maybe you are. And so the person might be afraid that you're going to take their time, attention, energy away from doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. And for you, you could decide how you want to do that. But one thing you might be collective 555 came up again. That's confirmation. Is tired of a person treating you like you're going to do them wrong, or you're going to hurt them, or you're going to try to sabotage things. And if you are, you are. I would say turn it around, because you don't want someone to do that to you. But I think you're not. And they still think that. And you have to know that that's not any reflection on you or things that you have done. If you know, you know. Sometimes it's that the person had negative experiences in the past, and they're trying to protect themselves from negative experiences going forward. So they would rather just cut it off or walk away or leave the person alone or distance, separate, than to get hurt. Um, I would say for you again, just take your time. Don't res- I would say you don't want to react. You want to take your time, observe what's going on, and respond, because your partner might be sending you a message in the things that they're doing. So for example, maybe when they feel like they're getting really close to you and they're scared, they might come up with a picture of a new friend who happens to be a woman. And you're like, now where did this friend come from? But what they're saying possibly is they want to protect themselves. They don't want to get too close because they don't want to get hurt. So they'll back away, or they're trying to figure out, are you really sincere, or are you just not telling the truth? So one side of it, they may reveal something very personal to you. And then on the other side, they may be like, oh, yeah, by the way, this is my friend. And you like, what? What friend? And it's, again, like I said, it could be that they're trying to test to see, do you really care about me? Or are you going to get jealous of this person? Are we going to have a fight? And then after the fight, we'll make up. But it's them, like sometimes saying, um, do you care about me? Do you trust? Do you love me? Like, are you really, if I let you get close to you, are you going to hurt me? Because again, for some of them, they've had experiences with other people. And this may be a different masculine. Maybe one masculine, that's had other experiences, because you could have multiple options in love. So it could be different masculines. One masculine might have had these experiences where they would rather just distance, and then another masculine that will let you get close, but maybe they cannot control it. So they would rather just push you away than get get close and get hurt. So, but again, they might feel like they don't have control over it when you get close to them, because they really care about you. Um, but of course, again, don't force it to fit if this isn't, your message, but you may have multiple options, and one of your options may be afraid and they don't let you get close at all. One of them may let you get close and then try to distance because they're scared. What if you get too close and then they open, he opens his heart and then you crush his heart? But I think for you, collective, what you might be saying is like part of it is just communication. If if you've made the decision or not. For some of you, you haven't made the decision, and so that's your partner's actions are reflecting how you feel. So the external environment is a mirror. And some of you have made the decision, and your partner is just scared that they're going to let you get too close and then they're going to get hurt. And it's strange. It's really funny. But human beings can be strange because instead of just saying that, they end up doing something that could turn out to be hurtful. 1111 just came up again. So it's confirmation maybe that maybe they should just communicate with you and tell you how they feel, because the things that they're doing may be hurtful. So let me talk about angel number 111. So this says it's one of the most powerful combinations. Um, Again, your thoughts are creating very quickly. So your physical reality can be created really fast by your thoughts, your intentions. So be mindful of that and make sure that you're not thinking on or giving a lot of tension or energy to things that um, aren't going to serve you, that you don't want in your reality. Um, but your thoughts can be very powerful right now in manifesting what you want. Don't speak on a lot of things, think on a lot of things, put your attention or energy into a lot of things unless these are things that you want to create, because things can happen fast. Um, Take action when you believe that you need to. So it could be email, making a call, whatever it is, project maybe you've been putting on the back burner. This might be the time to work on this. Love and relationships. So a new chapter could be starting for you. It can mean there's a deeper commitment in your relationship, could be more passion, um, stronger foundation. Think of your partnership in a new way. Um, we've been talking about the communication part. Make sure that as much as possible you're trying to communicate clearly and that you're understanding the other person and what they're trying to communicate. Ask questions. And I know you don't have any control over it if the person wants to be open with you or not, but just making it easy for them to be open is important. You may have, you know, run into someone, or you may be running into someone, and that might be a person that's really important. You just never know. God is the one who brings these things together. So just stay open. There could be someone new that you're meeting. Excuse me. So let's see. There could also be new beginnings in your professional life. You could get a promotion, get a raise, um, a new position. There could be something good that's coming in your professional life. There are things beyond what you can see, and remembering that is important. Um, as much as possible, stay in a good vibrational place. So you need to be making sure that you're staying on top of your visualization, using your imagination, thinking on things that you want to come into the reality, giving attention, time, and energy into those things. Um, and you really don't know how fast you can manifest if you stay on top of this stuff. Um, so continue to glow up, continue to watch, read, and listen to things that lift you up. Continue to work on surrounding yourself with people that want you to win and energy that lifts you up. Continue to ask God if you are wanting things to change, if you're wanting more um, wins, more energy, more time, more focus on things that you know you want to be doing. And again, keep an open mind when it comes to the relationship or meeting someone new. If you're meeting someone new and you are single, or if you're just focusing on your bag, your work, your business, your promotion, your, windfall money, whatever it is, just remember that when you focus on certain things, they are growing. Um, I think that's it for now. Um, of course, if you want to reach out again for a reading for, working on spiritual guidance, twin flame stuff, and stuff like that, feel free to reach out to me. As always, happy lightning fast manifesting, and I'm gonna talk to y'all again soon. All right, love y'all. Bye for now.